In other headlines, tougher penalties for train disruptions. The maximum fine will be pegged to a percentage of the transport operator's annual fare revenue from the affected line. This is likely to take effect later this year. Now, to give you an idea of what it might mean, right now the maximum fine is $1 million. But as an example, operator SMRT's annual fare revenue for the last financial year was $570 million.
The Transport Minister visited SMRT's Bishan depot on Thursday morning to get an update on the operator's measures to improve the rail network's reliability. Among them, trains fitted with sensors to detect a sagging power rail on the north-south and east-west lines. In future, such preventive measures will become more critical, not just to avoid the disruption, but to also avoid a heftier fine.
The message to the operators has always been that you really have to step up to improve the reliability and the safety. Okay, while they exceed the KPIs that we set for them, my view is that there is still much work that can be done.
For the two train disruptions in December 2011, SMRT was fined the maximum penalty of $1 million for each incident. And the intention to review the penalty framework was first announced during the Committee of Inquiry last year. Now, the government aims to complete the legislative changes for the new framework later this year. Operators can also be penalized if there are too many train delays lasting more than 5 minutes. SMRT says it will work harder to improve service to commuters over the next 3 years.
Well, our focus is not really on the quantum of the penalties. Our focus is rightly on improving service quality and standards to make sure that there are no train disruptions in the first place. Then there will be no penalties that will be relevant to us.
LTA also wants to reduce the waiting time for commuters during non-peak periods. The aim is to bring down the interval to 5 minutes, except when ridership is extremely low.